Hello and welcome to a new video of Lord of the Rings Online. We are in Bree. Last time we went through a lot in Trollshaw or in the Trollshaws, and today we're starting with turning in the quest for the poor Nora Crawley. Unfortunately, her husband met an untimely demise with some wolfmen, and we are here to give some comfort and bring the belongings back to her after returning, or before returning to the Trollshaws and on our way to Rivendell. So, welcome! Glad that you joined in again. Hope you had a wonderful day, and let's get right to it.
How can I be of service?
These are my husband's figurines. I would know them anywhere. How did you come by them? And why the sorrowful face?
Would you do something for me?
There they are. Don't be ridiculous. My husband is fine. In fact, he is inside the house right now, resting from his ordeal. You see, when those wolfmen attacked the wagon, he wasted no time at all. He broke open the crate of figurines and started throwing them at them. While they were distracted, he crept by them down the path and escaped into the woods. He got turned around, or he would have stopped at Kendalith to see Elf Tonangel again, but he was already nearly the last bridge when he regained his bearings. He came home, bemoaning the loss of the figurines, but I put him right to bed to rest. But you have recovered the figurines he meant to sell. He will be so pleased. I think I will forbid him from making another such journey. However, we will sell them here in Bree, and that will be more than enough. Though I must say it is too bad that about the poor man you found. Whoever he was, he should not have died so. Here, take one of these figurines back to Tonangel. I know that Tim will be touched by her thoughtfulness and will want her to keep it as a token of her friendship with the Strawleys. Now that is a twist I didn't expect. Nice. That is very cool. Very cool indeed. Okay, let's make our way back then.
How can I be of service?
You can bring me to the Trollshaws. Only Rivendell? No. We go to Osgurus then and take the rest of our own, because we are still bound to Astelden. We haven't rebound ourselves. Well, I think we were waiting to get to Rivendell before doing that. I thought that was, well, if I believe that was our mission. Okay, well, Osgurus, off we go. Onto the main road. And then straight east into the Trollshaws. Staying on the road until we reach the marker for Echard Kandele. We have a swift travel from here?
May Govanen.
We do. Okay. Ooh, black stack. Look at that. Pretty. Pretty. Okay.
What do you need?
My heart is filled with joy at your tidings, Finnan. I will treasure this figurine, and I think of the scrollies whenever I look upon it. Take this reward with my good wishes, though it is nowhere near the happiness you have brought to me with this news. Glad to be of help. And with that, we completed the set. Awesome. And we're getting a 19 extra fate. Ooh. That is pretty. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I am happy with that. That's perfect. Let's sell these.
What do you need?
Fantastic. Okay. That's still some trolls up there. One more stone troll in the Bruinen Gorges. I think we are getting there somehow before we go to Heimo. Not the stone troll I need, but still a stone troll for the achievement. Not the achievement, that's not true. For the deed. Okay. Back in the Bruinen Gorges. Good. Leaving those bears alone. All right. We just have to find one more stone troll, because it is night, they are roaming. And then the rolling stones are finished. So let's see if we can find one. Just one. That would be more than enough. There. There you go. Fantastic. Nope, nope. What do we have here? Wardens of Annuminas. Believe it or not, Rivendell it is. High Moor, Rivendell. So High Moor and Rivendell. That's on the agenda for today. And I try not to sway from that too much. I know it's going to be hard. But I'm trying. Remember? The Fort of the Bruinen? Remember what happened here? Who am I kidding? Of course you remember. That was a repeatable quest. We can get that back at some point. That was not an important one. Hello. Look at that. That is some missions.
You may be of service to me.
Oh, he has all the repeatable ones. Okay. As you may or may not be aware, a party of visitors from faraway lands is preparing to depart. Some of them are of the high name, and it is meet that they set forth with all of the provisions they need. For that reason, I would have you hunt the badgers of the High Moor and bring me their pelts. They will make warm gloves and hood linings for the travelers. You will aid me with this? Yeah.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
Pelts and meat are all necessary for our visiting travelers, but they would be remiss if we sent them away without medicines. Along the Bruinen below there is a place called the Blooming Fens. A rare flower grows there which is purported to have wondrous healing properties. It is not ethelus, mind you, but it would serve better than most herbs. Would you travel into the fens and bring me that flower? Be careful, for bog lurkers dwell there, and they have become wild in recent days. Didn't we? Anyway.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
As you may or may not be aware, a party of visitors from faraway lands is preparing to depart. Some of them are of the high name, and so on and so forth. We did that for the reason I would have you hunt the bears of the High Moors and bring me their pelts. These will make warm blankets and coverings for the travelers.
You may be of service to me.
For this reason, I would have you hunt the boars of the High Moor. These can be dried as rations for the travelers.
You may be of service to me.
Tenon, while I am most concerned with provisioning and outfitting our visitors, I am troubled by something else. The lynx which dwell upon the High Moor have become feral, no doubt due to the shadow rising in the east. Unfortunately, they pose a great threat to those who journey into Rivendell seeking refuge. However, there may be another possible cause that I would have you investigate. Stinging sickleflies have begun to come down from the riverbanks, bringing the threat of disease, but their incessant stinging might also be a cause for the lynx aggression. Perhaps if the sickleflies were purged, the lynx might find peace. Maybe.
Sweet lad Melon, will you stay a moment?
Then while I'm most concerned with provisioning and so on and so forth, would you mind hunting the lynx for me? If their number is cold, then they may, perhaps, be less apt to attack travelers. So practically kill everything on sight.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
Welcome, traveler! You found this brooch in the footprint of a giant? I did indeed lose this in Talbruinen, but I saw no giant footprints there. The giants do not usually travel from the mountains so far south. Talbruinen has been clear of them for as long as I can remember. If there is a giant wandering those lands, I would like to know what it sought. You speak with Arifile, a better sort of giant, if you will, at his home upon the slopes of Amonendir. The hill lies to the south of Highmoor. He may know something about this giant's wanderings. Okay.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
Candelith sent you. How fares her company? Ah, it seems that Master Elrond's concerns have proven true. Talbruinen and the road to Holland are beset by our enemies. It is in these days that I yearn to roam abroad, for my post lends itself to loneliness and tedium. Okay. So, how about we kill actually everything that moves here? And we need to go down because there is this plant that we need. In between the box that we just could have killed had I known that we are going down there anyway. Uh-oh, no, oh boy. Huh. That was not how we would... Oh, where am I? I don't want to talk about it. Nope. We are doing exactly what we are supposed to do. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's actually go there to those bogs and see if we can find the plant right there. And then we can go back up. That's the plan, at least. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Hey! There we go. Okay. Now where is that flower? Rare flower, there it is. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, got that flower. Nice. Okay, perfect. Let's go up again. Wait. Oh, you can't. What's happening now? The game crashed. Huh. Okay, let's try this again. That's weird. Yeah, clean up the old connection. You know, the one that crashed? We don't want that. Okay. Okay, this is looking good. Perfect. Alright, we're back. I don't know what happened, but we are back. Now entering Highmoor. This is good. We want to go to Highmoor. However, I think we have to go up there. That's just a broken bone. That is alright. We can deal with the broken bone. Back in those days, I would be utterly lost. Completely. A trip that might have taken a week would at least be a month for me. Wow. Turning around left, right, and center. Ore of iron. We need that. Of course we need that. Another bear. There is another lynx. Perfect. Alright, now we need badgers, bears. Yeah, just cruising around here. Okay, perfect. Here are the balls. And there is the badgers. At least one. Okay. More balls. And there is Leberthron branches. Wait. Ugh. We really are here in the forest. Okay. More Leberthron. There's another boar. Another badger. The balls are done. Now we need a few more badgers. 3 to be precise. 3 more pelts. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. And we need two more badgers. Oh, ow, hey. Close. Perfect. Over here. There's a stove, and there is the badger. Okay, good. So, back onto this road, south we go, and turning all of them in. Though beautiful, there is a little that you can do with this link side. If you were to find an elven tailor of skill, you might convince him to work the hide into an elegant cloak. Perfect.
Swilad melon.
Ah, thank you. This will do nicely.
Megovanen.
Indeed, this flower is wondrous fair to look upon. Thank you, Finn, for I am certain our friends will appreciate your efforts.
Greetings to you.
These will do nicely.
Swilad melon.
These will do nicely.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Alas, there are still too many flies to make an accurate assessment. Thank you for your aid, nonetheless.
Hail, friend, and well met.
The lynx remain a threat, for they are stealthy and cunning. Nevertheless, I thank you. You are welcome. Can we sell
Megovanen.
something?
May I help you?
That stays with us. That goes here, that goes there. They can go there. There is the wonderful pelt. So the rest is gone. Alright. Oops, I'm sorry. There we go. There's the mustering horn, but I don't know where. I don't know. Oh, here. Yeah, I am... Ouch. I am very sure that we can't do much here. Or that we can do much here. Because... this is all deemed as a fellowship. Ooh, hello.
What brings you to this place?
The little elf Ringo sends you to me? He is a friend, so I will not step on you, methinks. A giant in the lands to the south? I do not think so. If he is still there, you would know. Maybe this giant failed to catch a boulder and had swum out of the mountains to find it? It is strange, but there are many giants now who do strange things.
Will you hear my tidings?
In truth, little stout axe, Ringo was good to send you to me. I am so pressed by my distant kin. I should not hide the truth from you. My kin have begun to come down from the mountains, bringing with them anger and war. I am beset, for their deeds are evil, and I refuse to join them. Will you help me? Perhaps then I may be of greater service to you.
Do you come with peaceful words?
I hear them approach even now. If little folk like you can fight, make yourself ready. Oh boy. Ooh. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. Ouch. There are giants mustering in a valley east of the high moor Trollshaws. While in the giant's belly, you should attempt to drive off the giants which have come down from the misty mountains. Ha ha.
You are welcome here.
You have my thanks, little Snowdex. I am saddened to have to resort to such violence to defend myself from my own kinsmen, but I cannot allow their evil to spread down from the mountains. Your deeds were good. Do not fret, little one. It has more armor, however, we will lose a lot of will. So we're taking this.
If you have come to help, you are welcome.
Ah. And this we will not do for now. No, no, no. I didn't even see you there. And that is not a good thing. There are drakes dwelling east of the High Moor in the Trollshaws. While in the Giant's Valley, you should attempt to drive off the drakes which have come down from the Misty Mountains. Everything has come down from the Misty Mountains, it seems. But we're not going to do that either, because these are fellowship ones. Ow, ow, ow. And we do need to go to Rivendell. Of course, there is a deed to defeat giants. I'm not even surprised. The gates of Imladris. Look at that. Rivendell.
Megavanen.
You come from Eladan and Elro here with messages for Master Elrond? Then I will send you speedily on your way. From here, follow the road east. Crossing the bridge at the first bridge, continue to follow the road north and northeast, and you will soon come within the sight of the last homely house. Master Elrond is often in his library upon the top floor. Thank you, Anhebir. Let's go to see Master Elrond. Look at that. That is so beautiful. That is so pretty.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Elrond's home, Bilbo's room, Hall of Fire, Consumables Trader.
How may I help you today?
Uh-huh. Well, they said what does the minstrel trainer have?
I'm pleased to be of service.
Ui. Okay. Elrond's library. This looks very different from the last time I played this. So much has happened here. Gorgeous.
Hope is not in vain.
Greetings, good Stoutex. How may the Master of Rivendell be of service to you? What is this you say? A gaunt man has been raising wights in Nan Tornaeth? My son was correct. This deed cannot go unchallenged. Thank you for bringing word of this to me. I will see that this evil is purged from the ruins.
A strange fate brings you hither.
Be assured, Fennon, the evil that remains in Nan Tornaeth will be dealt with, though I must consider the best course of action to ensure that it is so. In the meantime, you should take the opportunity to rest. Rivendell is a refuge to all who came in peace, and there are indeed some in this house already who have taken a pause from their trials. You should seek them out and speak with them. Bilbo Baggins spends much of his time in the Hall of Fire performing the songs and poems he writes for his friend Lindir. You may also find Gandalf the Grey in Bilbo's apartments. He has many concerns, but Frodo Baggins is his greatest. You should seek them both out while you are here. Ah, yes.
Hope is not in vain.
These further adventures begins in October 1318 before Book 4, Chapter 1. There is a horse and a rider. Be aware that you might find yourself traveling through more dangerous areas in Middle-earth throughout this adventure. Fennon, I have an undertaking that I believe would be suited for you. Servants of the enemy, under the guise of the Riders in Black, recently tried to cross the Bruinen. The river's water swept them away at my command. Perhaps they no longer threaten Imladris, but we cannot be certain. Scouts have been sent out to determine whether the Black Riders truly fell at the fort. My sons will soon set out to do the same, but I have also entrusted them with an errand of their own. I would ask that you travel with them to Lothlorien to meet their grandmother, Lady Galadriel. Though I cannot fully reveal the purpose of their errand, I trust that the three of you will keep each other safe. Eladan waits for you outside. May your search bear fruit. Oh, this is new. I have never done that. This is amazing, actually. Wait a second. Do this first. You must earn friend standing with the Dwarfs of Thorin's Hall. Okay. A gift from a hero. Even heroes will find themselves in need someday. There are more materials of worth than the present. Enhanced experience supply? Sure, don't mind if I do. And a Slay and Deed Accelerator. Nice. That's cool. What's this? No, we are still not doing that. No. Okay.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Welcome to Imladris, Finnon. It is good that you have come. Rest well, but not too deeply or too long. We have need of adventuring folk, for here is evil beyond the veil. Not more than 2 months ago, a hobbit by the name of Frodo Baggins and his companions were pursued to the fort of Bruinen by servants of the enemy. I speak of the Nine, the Nazgul, fell creatures in the service of Sauron, and though the Bruinen fell upon them at my command, we have found the steeds of only 8. One of the riders is unaccounted for. My son set forth with scouts, bound to them by friendship, to seek this missing rider. I ask that you speak with Eladan at their camp in Thorinhat among the Bruinen Gorges, and lend your aid to the search. We must learn where this Nazgul has gone, and, most importantly, his designs.
Hope is not in vain.
I would wish you to remain here, away from the troubles of the world, but alas, the enemy does not rest, and so neither can we. Angmar grows in power with each passing day, and without a means to stem its evil, we have no hope to winning this war. Speak with Aragorn. He awaits you in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris. And here start the other books. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hail, Fennon. Eldri has gone ahead and searched the Bruinen, but he wished to pass on his greetings as well. We are to travel south to Eregion, then through the Redhorn Pass into Lothlorien. Make any preparations you may require. We have a long trek ahead of us. I'm sure we've kept Eldri here waiting for long enough. to Iladan? Ah, only one way up. Okay. Okay, I can't go down, but where are you? Aha, now you are there. Sneaky. Other scouts already told me about the insect swarming in the Bruinen, but I've never seen such an infestation before. Elria and I agreed that to see how many we could each defeat before meeting downstream. Since he's already gotten a head start, perhaps we could work together. Surely that doesn't count as cheating. I see. Surely it doesn't count as such, no. Magnets? Ooh. Okay. 9. So we are doing this. At this rate, I'm sure we'll catch up to Elro here. Ah, those horses. Well then, let's add a few more of these pests to our count. Now, what do we have here? It seems the swarm found the Black Rider's mounts. I count only 3 steeds, however the river may have carried the rest further. Go, find Elro here in the fence and see if he requires aid. I shall stay behind to make sure the riders do not escape into the woods. Oh, and let him know how many insects we defeated. I am sure he was no match for us. More horses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where is the 9th? Is there no end? It's like Finnish summer with the mosquitoes. There is no end to them either. That's the last of them. How has your search fared? Eladam convinced you to help him with our little competition, didn't he? I kept track at first, but Elro here gestures to the nearby horse corpses with a sigh. What I found, or rather what I didn't found, troubled me. 3 horses upstream, 5 here, that makes 8 of the 9 mounts accounted for. I scoured every part of the woods for the riders, but to no avail. If any of them linger in the Trollshaws, they have made themselves scars. Hold on, what's that in the water? Is that a cloak? There's nothing else that can be done here. We should continue moving. I have faith that the waters of the Bruinen dealt with the riders in a devastating blow. However, the less certain we are of the riders' fates, the more worried my heart grows. Tracking the movement of the enemy is of utmost importance for our errands. After everything that's happened, I find our lack of information unsettling. Our many questions may be answered soon. I spied one of the great eagles flying southeast. Perhaps they bear fresh news? We shall set out for Eregion once you're ready. Watch the skies, Venom. I will do the same. Talk to Elden here. Where are you? Show thyself. There you are. Venom, I'm certain the eagle noticed our presence and flew here, but I didn't see him, do you? Arya surveys the area outside the ruins and frowns. Aladan will take a look around. That does not look good, by the way. Wait, up ahead. Is that a dead ball? The footprints continue to the southwest. Whatever killed these boars was an even match in size for our friend. Ari holds up a feather that is certainly too large to belong to a normal bird. It seems I wasn't wrong about his location after all. He must have left the area once he realized he had intruded on something's territory. Of course, I doubt that creature, whatever it is, was an even match in power. After all, the eagles are a more than capable folk. But this creature may be dangerous to anyone traveling through this area, and that does not bode well for our errand. Let's track it down. Fire Whelpling. Uh-oh. Yikes. Uh-oh. You follow my lead, of course. Ooh, we have a bottleneck here. That Drake matron command a most fearsome brute. It'll be safer here now, though I fear that will change. We ought to go back to Pemba. Eladan must be wondering where we are. Guair? Greetings. You have my thanks for defeating the Drakes. I had no desire to involve myself with them, seeing as how they do not threaten me or my kin, but they did not care for my presence. At least I may now deliver the message more easily. We have not discovered any sign of the Black Riders, nor any other tidings of the enemy's servants. However, wolves gather along the banks of the Anduin in great numbers. What this indicates, I cannot say I know. We should rest here and gather our strength before continuing. We have yet to embark on the most difficult part of our journey. Finn and I, sorry, I did not thank you earlier for helping Elry here at Pemba. I needed time to gather my thoughts. Then the two of you left. I found myself pacing around out of nervousness. Perhaps this is gravity on the errand we've been entrusted with, or does my worry stem from everything else that's happening? The forces at play have long since been set in motion. Whereas there is much we don't have control over, but I tell myself we are doing what we can. I have to believe that. It is the best not to tarry here any longer. The Redhorn Pass can be treacherous during the warmest of months, and we are approaching winter. Be on the lookout for orcs, most of all. The plague in the mountains, they have waylaid many an unfortunate traveler. Neither Elrya nor I enjoy the idea of taking the path, but I confess that orcs are not the sole reason. Many years ago, our mother traveled through here and visited our grandparents in Lorien. She never made it to her destination. Orcs captured her. When we realized she had disappeared, my brother and I set out to find her. After weeks of searching, we found her alive, but Ledan's voice trails off as he turns away. We'll keep each other safe. We must. Elroy here! Eladan's frantic voice does not carry past the thick curtain of whirling snow. He must have thought he would be following close behind. We must find him quickly. No, no. That can't be Elria's blood. I don't believe it. He must be close. Let's hurry. That is a lot of blood. Is that? Oh, no, wait. Not loading. Pinon, I am sorry. My desperation for answers clouded my judgment. The Bruinen must have left the Black Rider severely weakened. Even if the last horse had survived, it would not have been able to carry its owner far. Perhaps they have vanished from the north, like Eladon said. I do not wish to dwell on what happened in the Redhorn Pass, but the cloaked figure eluded you too, didn't it? I suppose we will never know who or what that truly was. To tell the truth, I am in no rush to find out myself. I have been dwelling on the news Gwaihir brought us about the wolf presence along the Anduin. The Galadrim here have assured me that no wolves have been spotted, but that may change the deeper we venture into the woods. Don't let your guard down on our way to Karath Galathon. I fear more trouble will be lurking just around the corner. Oh, look at that. Ah. Did you hear that? Arya exchanges a look with Eladon. Then you hear growls coming from somewhere up ahead. Elro here narrows his eyes. Approach quietly. A bear cub? It seems Elrihe's suspicions about the wolves were correct. Eladon's gaze falls upon the bear cub, which stares at your group warily. This little one must have gotten separated from its mother. Shall we help it return to her? Surrender. Now that's rude. Munzu is a dwarf ruin in the north, in the Vales of Anduin. Its history is not a happy one, but my brother and I have our own reasons for loathing the place. We found our mother there, tortured by the orcs. Even after our father healed her wounds, she could no longer bear to continue living in Middle-earth. The hurt had gone too deep, so she sailed west to the Undying Lands. The thought crossed my mind, in the end, will I sail and reunite with her, or shall I remain in Middle-earth and never see her again? Forgive me, I did not mean to discuss such dark matters. If that walk came from the Vales, then its brethren may be haunting the northern reaches of Lothlorien. We ought to continue towards Carath Galathon. Once we gather more information there, we can decide on what to do next. For a moment, the twins linger to watch the bear cub and its mother. Elria breaks the silence first. Shall we? It is just as we feared. Scouts have reported many sightings of walks close to the northern border. We are right at the doorstep of Carath Galathon, but how can we stand idly by while walks sow chaos in the Golden Wood? Fernand, you have been stalwart companion, not once have you faltered in aiding us, and for that we are grateful. Though you have honored your promise to us and our father, we have one last thing to ask of you. Come with us to the north. Whatever the walks have planned, we'll put an end to it, together. These are strange tidings. The guard squints at you for a brief moment before sighing in defeat. I am in no position to refuse help, regardless of the form it takes. If the sons of Elrond trust you, then I shall put aside my misgivings. The walks came down from the Vales. Our scouts have reported that one, grey and larger than the others. Command the movement on the rest. Several walks ambushed us here before escaping to the southeast. 2 scouts followed the fleeing Varg and have not reported back. I fear that they may have been overwhelmed. Varg mentioned a name, Ranulur. I cannot imagine the chieftain of Wargs would allow another command the pack unless he did not come with them. Now that we know they do not fight for Sauron, they are not a sizable threat. The remaining Wargs will either slink back to the Vales or fall to the Galadrim. Lorien is safe. Perhaps Shafel Munsur will not be such a dark place one day, but for now we must turn our gaze elsewhere. We'll let the scouts of Talan Revel know that the Vargs are no more, then return to Karath Galathorn. Celeborn. Finnan, there you are. Our grandmother's garden is in sight to behold, is it not? I can forgive you for wanting to linger and take it all in, though I must caution you against wandering too far. We have given our word that you are trustworthy. However, the Galadrim do not look favorable upon strangers, as I am sure you've realized. We must part ways to meet our grandmother soon, but for now, shall we walk in together? You have my gratitude for keeping my grandson safe. I was told that the three of you passed through the Red Horn Gate to enter Lorien. The crossing must have been difficult for them. Their mother has long been sailed west, but our grief remains. The detail of what transpired during our travels elude me. What news from Enlatus? Did you discover anything? As you recount every step of your travels, Lord Celeborn listens attentively. When you finish describing your encounters with the Vargs and the Chapel of Munsur, his expression darkens. I'm sure my grandson's told you of our family's connection to that cursed place. This Ranulur may not be a threat at the moment, but I believe his tale is not finished. Should he decide to endanger Lorien again, he will not find mercy. Please, wait here. I believe my wife would like to speak to you once her business with our grandsons is done. While my grandson's reasons for being here are grave, I am glad to see them again. May our next meeting be under happier circumstances. They came to me with heavy hearts after what happened to Garathras. Do not fret, Finnan. Your presence steadied them. Such wounds may never heal completely, but they can be soothed. My mirror showed them visions of the past, moments they had hold dear. Sometimes it is a kindness to remember. As Lady Galadriel speaks, she studies you with keen eyes that almost seem to pierce through you. The coming days will be dire once of Middle-earth. I foresee that you have your own part to play in the shaping of its fate. Indeed, you have already taken your first steps. Our paths shall cross again. But do not let such thoughts occupy your mind for now. Find peace under the Melirin. Once you have rested and regained your strength, we will send you your way. Actually, that is a nice quest, and we shall repeat that next time. Thank you so much for staying, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And up until next time, have a great rest of your day. Bye!